the 2 spot.
That's a credit to the team. They heard Silverton #1 and they had to do an engine swap between the last qualifier and this one. John Zapier and Adam Croker in the MHNE car. These G-Force cars out of New York in America. They are beautifully looking machines.
So beautiful with this kind of unique design towards the back end. More so like a pro stock body shape. Almost no downforce, helps these cars make some mile an hour. This is essentially a Roots style supercharger, so very different style. It means it makes a lot of horsepower early on, a lot of boost. It's very quick in the top end, but it can hurt the car at the other end of the racetrack.
We've seen in previous rounds of the Andrew Pro Series, Sean Missett is one that uses the Mike Janis prepped Roots style supercharged engines. John Zapier, a man that has mastered the suspension tune-up and the right amount of clutch counterweight to get these cars down the track. He has certainly created a commotion in the Andrew Pro Series Top Door Slammer category for some seasons now. He's now at his home sandbox.
So the story here, Zapier needs to go quicker than 5.84 to take the #1 spot. In the other lane, Croker in the beautiful Camaro needs to go quicker than 6.45 if he wants to make race day. This is pressure qualifying and I love it.
The bump spot is, for those wondering, the #8 qualifier. If you're #9 qualifier, you do not make race day. #8, you're in. #9, you're out. #8, the bump spot. Expect it to be reset on a few occasions from here on in, you'd think. Again, cars having trouble with the air gap, tripping through the start line, possibly for Croker. John Zapier, 585. Oh, that's 2 5.8s. And that is consistency to a scary degree.
Wow, right of screen. Croker really backed this car down to try and get into the field. Did a great job, really back of anything. Riding on board with Caperas, looking back, those slight chatter marks at the top of first gear that we talk about. Throw them shoots out. Good pass through to the semis, and Victor Bray goes hungry.
Adam Croker in the MHNE machine with the long wheelie bars. Robin Judd also experimenting with the long bars. We're talking about it before. Why will that affect the car? Well, the longer bar removes less weight off the tyres. Like Team Bray, though, they run the shorter wheelie bars. That adds weight to the rear tyres. Whatever, this car has been quick and is going to be a contender today. Adam Croker is really going to have to produce something spectacular in his first eliminations matchup in this category.
The unique thing about drag racing, Dean, is you get the guys who travel around the country looking for the championship points, like we see with Robin Judd, and in the other lane, you get the hometown heroes that they've got to come fight against. These two have met many times over the years in sportsman racing, but never have they met in door slammer racing. Brand new car for Croker and his first ever shot at Pro Tree in eliminations.
Stu Rowland's still not comfortable with the final drive shaft speed, investigating their data. He says it's not just about that, it's about matching that drive shaft speed to the optimum traction down the track. So many intricate variables in Top Door Slammer.
Many ways to skin a cat.
Huge hole shot thanks to NZ for Robin Judd. Croker with some trouble. Robin Judd through 5.900. He's fired up today on the virtue of that.
Let's have a look at this pass for Croker. The car went way into tyre shake. Oh, really big rattle. Really big rattle. 0.3 NZ light as well. So, well, they don't have daylight savings over here, so maybe you got caught out by that. Judd on the other lane, 5.90. I'm not sure if the team will be overly excited about that. They want to be up in the 5.8 today if they're going to contend with Zapier.
Blase with 5.9s. You're kidding me.
You'd be surprised.